We got a black American woman that was kidnapped in Africa.
Now, first and foremost, I am so sorry that this had to happen to this sister, and I'm glad she actually managed to escape and she went back to America. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Sumi here. I hope you guys had a beautiful day today. So in today's episode, I came across a video that has been going viral on TikTok. It's a story about one of the Black American sisters who came in one of the countries in the continent of Africa, the motherland, and apparently she got kidnapped. Now, before I start narrating this whole story, let me play the clip from her herself as she was narrating the story, and let me know what you think down in the commentary. This is scary.
Y'all look at my face. I cannot believe this shit. Like, they really tried to kidnap me in Africa. And if that shit happened to me, I know it happens to other people. And I just was blessed enough to get away. But alright, so when I came out here Friday. Friday night was cool. Saturday night we went out. I'm not a party person, so like an hour into the club, I'm like, you know, I always do this, nothing new. I'm like, all right, I'm going to the hotel. It's hella taxis outside. It's a lot of people out there. So the taxi brings me back to the hotel. I come upstairs. Well, no, I go to the front desk because I needed a key. My key, I don't know where my key was, but I went to the front desk to get a key. So they gave me a key. I come upstairs. Then I'm like, dang it, ain't no tissue. I go back downstairs. I go to the front desk. Y'all, that is the last thing I remember, being at the front desk. The next thing I remember is waking up in the back of a car. I start freaking out. Like, I'm trying to get out. And once I get out, this guy, that shit is blurry. I thought the front desk, all that shit is blurry. I don't know what woke me up. I don't know what they gave me, what they did to me. I don't know. The last thing I remember is being at the lobby. So, the guy, you know, he get out the car. We're tussling. We fighting. Like, I'm fighting for my life. Like, I'm really like, all I could think about was my kids. Like, man, I gotta get back home to my kids. I'm really fighting for my life. Like, this nigga's punching me. Y'all can see, like, he's trying to telling me, shut up. I was not, like, giving up wasn't an option. Like, I really was fucking fighting for my life. So I managed to get away by the grace of God. I don't even know how I really got away. It's all woods. I just started running. I did not look back. I'm running fast as shit to where I could see cars and lights. I'm running fast as shit, but this shit is blurry. I don't know what they gave me or did to me. So once I get, you know, I finally was able to wave somebody down and get some help. A taxi brought me back to the hotel, right? So, okay, y'all, I'm in the airport. So I'm gonna keep talking about it though before I forget. So the taxi brings me back to the hotel. So I'm running there. I tell Queen, y'all, I'm with Queen, so just keep up with me. I tell Queen, I'm like, they fucking took me. She telling me I'm yelling out shit, like, I was fighting for my life. Woody. She like, you just was so, you was in distraught, like you was in shock. You was crying and all that stuff. So, she got on, she asked in the hotel, y'all, the hotel would not show us no videos. They was not helping us. They did not call the police for me. They did not give a fuck. That's how I know the hotel has something to do with it. Because it just doesn't make sense. So, what they're saying, right? They're trying to say that I never came back to the hotel. Like, once I, like, out their words of their mouth, they said I got snatched from the club. For one, how the fuck you know I was at the club? Two, if I got snatched at the club, where in the club I have this purse, I'm recording with this phone in the club, like we're having a ball. I got this purse on, and I'm recording this phone. How the fuck did my stuff get back in the room if I never came back? He keep trying to say, oh, y'all, it's just so much. It's just so much. But when I say I was fighting for my fucking life, like, they did not expect for me to make it back to that hotel. I was never supposed to come back to that hotel, yo. I was never supposed to come back. Then, you know what I'm saying, once I'm back, everybody, they looking so crazy. Everybody looking so crazy. Queen go back downstairs. Nobody wants to talk to her. Nobody, we don't want to talk to you. Now nobody know no English. And for y'all to keep telling me that I never came there after the club, yes, the fuck I did. Yes, I know I did. But if I didn't come back after the club, right? Or if I, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't come back after the club, how the fuck is my stuff in? And say if I didn't, you know what I'm saying, what they saying, if I didn't, if I got taken from the club, or if I willingly walked out of the hotel, you're gonna show me. You were so pressed to show me running in while it was light time, distraught. That's the only video they showed. But when I'm running in, I have no purse, I have no phone. You know why? Because my shit was upstairs, because I was upstairs. Man, this shit is so stressful. I don't even know what to do, how to go about this, who to say nothing to. I don't know. I don't know. I did not come here like this. All of this right here is all over my body. Okay, y'all, and then it's just a lot of weird shit going on. Like, the manager decided, remind me this happened Saturday night, Sunday morning. Once I got back to the hotel from escaping, I stayed in my room. I didn't want to go nowhere. I had booked a flight. You know, the next available flight was in the day. You think they came and checked on me? You think he asked? You know why the police showed up? Do y'all know why the police showed up? The police showed up because the hotel said Queen was being disruptive and, like, you know what I'm saying, down there being too loud and shit, yelling at them, disrespecting them and shit. They never knew nothing I was talking about pertaining to me, or nothing she was telling to me. I had to call the fucking embassy, the U.S. embassy. They came and they brought their own police officers. And then even the guys that was police that night kept telling Queen, oh, come with him. Go with him to make a report. Go with him to make a report. We showed the real police that the embassy run, and he said that's not one of our guys. What the fuck? Like, I cannot make this shit up. And then the manager, I got a picture of him, y'all. He telling me, oh, it was just, so Monday, we going downstairs to talk and shit, so he could show us the cameras. He tell me, can you just stay in the room? And she go, we like, no, we not, like, nobody going nowhere by themselves. Y'all janky. He asked me, he like, you got some sunglasses, or you like, can you cover up? Fuck no. I want everybody to see what the fuck you know what I'm saying? Like, it happened here, from here. I know for a fact I was in here. Y'all keep trying to tell me I wasn't here. But how did my purse that I had at the club, which I'm on camera in the club with my phone in my purse, so then when I get back to the hotel, I don't have no phone and no purse. That's what they showing me. I don't have no phone, no purse. I don't even have shoes on. But my shit is upstairs. Then he like, oh, this was just an accident. What the fuck do you mean it was an accident? This is the craziest shit I've ever been in my life. I travel a lot. It's not my first time out the country. It's not my second time out the country. I travel a lot. And the hotel won't show all the videos. If y'all innocent, just show the videos. You were so pressed to show me, oh, this is when she came back in. That's what they try to do. Oh, this is when she came back in. After I got into all that, you know what I'm saying? No, the fuck. That's not when I came back in. Y'all didn't expect me to come back in. That shit crazy.
And that hotel did not expect for that lady to make it back alive. Their story's not even straight. The moment that they said to that lady, "You never made it back from the club," they were done. She could have been coming from dinner. She could have been coming from an event. Who knows what she was coming from, but she specifically said the club. She had no purse, no wallet, nothing on her. Everything that she had was already in her room. She came downstairs and asked y'all for some toilet paper and then woke up in the back of somebody's car. They had this lady meeting up with fake cops and doctors. And the biggest red flag had to be the fact that they refused to show her the actual security footage that she was asking for. Why y'all being weird? That woman literally fought for her life. The bruises that she walked away with were absolutely insane. Stories like that can seriously make you scared to travel. Every woman's fear is being kidnapped. I hope she gets the justice that she deserves, and I hope they investigate that hotel, because if they don't do anything about it now, I'm telling you, it's just going to keep on happening.
Anyone who is not geographically inclined, here is where Tunisia is. Apparently, she was taken from the lobby of her hotel and had to fight for her life to escape, only to get back to her hotel, the penthouse suites, to be told by the hotel staff that she came back from the club like that. Like, they ain't see nothing, they ain't hear nothing. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. It's giving inside job, because how are you now refusing to show the video when you seen me come in here looking like I was literally fighting for my life? My purse is upstairs. My phone is upstairs. Meg, you're telling me I don't know what I experienced. You're telling me that I wasn't just taken from your property, like that nobody saw nothing. Everybody was Stevie Wonder. The math is not math, and it's an inside job. I am so glad that she is safe and on her way back home, because what borders Tunisia is Libya. There is literally an active slave trade. I'm sure these people thought that, they was going to take her and nobody was going to say nothing and it was going to be just fine. They was going to make their money on the back end and her family was never going to see her. One thing I wanted to call out is the fact that this woman is being vulnerable with us in a very, very traumatic moment. And instead of focusing on her well-being, y'all in the comments talking about, don't say Africa, be specific. It's not the time for that. Can we focus? Can we just focus for a second? The entire situation is just so sad, and I really do hope she gets some semblance of justice.
The people at the hotel didn't expect her to come back because they kidnapped her. They're the ones who fucking kidnapped her, and they set that shit up, and it's insane. And I really hope you guys understand how when I was in Dominican Republic by myself, why I was terrified. So
now, guys, I have watched this video and I am honestly very scared. I am very, very scared. So she travels all the way to Tunisia. So she goes to the club. Apparently, she says that she went back to the hotel. And then when she comes back downstairs to get tissue, that is when she stopped thinking. Like, by the time she came back to her normal senses, she found out that she was actually behind a car. And then there was a guy who was holding her mouth like she shouldn't talk. And then after some time, she runs and she goes back to the hotel. Now, first and foremost, I am thinking this hotel didn't have security. And another thing, why do I feel like maybe this hotel maybe was involved? This is very bad. This is literally tarnishing the name of the motherland. Imagine someone to come for a vacation in one of the countries in the motherland and then she's kidnapped. I've honestly listened to her story and I was thinking maybe she got the problems when she went to the club. Sometimes you can go to the club. I'm not going to say that Africa is safe 100%, and that is why some of us really don't walk at night. That's why also some of us really don't go for clubbing. We don't go for clubbing because we are really not party animals. Okay, I am a party animal, but I prefer enjoying during the day, and the moment it clocks 7, I am taking my ass back home because I know it is not safe out here. And mind you, it is always not safe anywhere, either in the motherland or in America. It is always not safe. We have to be careful, this story is honestly scary. This is a very triggering, scary story. Now, should I think that the hotel was involved? Because the hotel didn't really care about her, and the way she looks, I don't know, guys. This is scary. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think about this episode. So at this time, I'm having very many questions after watching this clip. So should we think that the kidnappers came to the hotel, they kidnapped her, and they left the other people that were there? In all the people that were in that hotel, she's the only one who was kidnapped. And then when they kidnapped her, why didn't they kill her? Because I've come across clips of people saying that maybe they thought she wouldn't come back, she wouldn't find her way. So in other words, I'm honestly looking for a reason why the kidnapper would have kidnapped this woman. They kidnapped her because they wanted money. She was looking fancy. Maybe she had expensive jewelry on her. So the kidnappers came and thought she had something on her. Now, should I think that the hotel planned this so that, okay, I don't know, bro, like I'm imagining by the time the kidnappers entered the hotel, maybe entered the gate for the hotel, they kidnapped her, they took her in the car, they even had to drive outside, took her outside of the hotel premises, they did whatever they did to her. I don't know, she didn't even tell us, was she like a woman? Is she raped? Because like I'm having very many questions. This is honestly scary. So the kidnappers came, they kidnapped her alone, or they even kidnapped others. Why do I feel like the hotel was literally involved into this? Like the hotel really planned this. Like they planned it that they kidnap her, they take her somewhere, they beat her, maybe they take whatever she had on her. If she finds her way back to the hotel, well and good. If she doesn't find her way back to the hotel, it's up to her. I don't know what you guys think. Like I'm just overthinking. Because also, if the hotel wasn't really involved, these kidnappers would just come, beat her, maybe beat even other people, and maybe this whole video, it will be the hotel actually to expose this. Why does it have to be the client to post about this? That means the hotel really doesn't care. They don't care. It is an embarrassment that we are having such issues in Africa. And of course, I'm not saying Africa like the whole continent. We have very many countries here. I personally have never been to Tunisia, but this is an embarrassment, guys. I don't know what you think about this clip, because this has been a viral video because this sister explained everything. But all in all, I am glad that she's safe. She came back safe, because I looked at her face. She's having bruises on the legs. Now, I don't know if these kidnappers were just pulling her. They did. Oh my God. I don't know what you guys think about this video. I don't know.